I can't back down! I can't back down!
This is my power! All right, let's go! This is my fate!
Stay back. Don't overdo it.
Leave it to me!
This is just a scratch! All right, let's go! Hey, what's up?
Show you the difference in our level of power.
Purcell, I get your enthusiasm, but you should rest too.
Everything down.
Purcell, I will back you up.
I'll burn you till you're charred. Eat my fist of flame! Ha! This guy looks scared of my fist of flame! Let's go! Anyone who dares oppose me will be
I
charred!
get your enthusiasm, but you should rest too.
I'll help. Although sometimes your face really pisses me off.
Burn everything down! Alright! Having to have met me means that your luck has run out!
Purcell, I will back you up. Everyone, good work today. Now go back to the barracks and get yourselves some rest.
What about you?
I have something I need to discuss with Alex. I'll be over at General Headquarters.
Melissa. Boy, I'm such an idiot. I can only think of myself. I really am an immature kid, aren't I? I really ought to apologize. Wow, what's keeping her? Is she still talking with Alex? Maybe I'll go check over at General Headquarters.
It's a pleasure to be addressed at such length by you, Princess. However, that last part concerns me somewhat. I'm told that he's lost his memory, but that simply makes him a person of unknown background. Is it wise to allow him into the army?
Juto hasn't caused any trouble. He's simply an ordinary young man who is mourning the loss of his close friend. Plus, Juto's intense anger towards Elgar almost drove him to recklessly travel north to try and exact revenge. I believe that it was ignorance of the realities of war that drove him to such an extreme notion. For that reason, I determined that it would be best if he fought in the southern forces. I believed that if he experienced real war, he would see how reckless he was being. Besides, it is my responsibility that Judo was about to make such a rash and potentially fatal decision.
You seem to have taken a fancy to him. I believe I may be a little jealous.
Stop joking around, Alex.
Personally, I'm not inclined to authorize it. However, I have a soft spot for favors from you. Anyway, they say that he defeated the Guardian, so perhaps he is more useful than he appears.
Thank you. I'll be going then.
Far be it from me to play give and take. I've done as you've asked, so perhaps you might be more forthcoming in showing your appreciation. Nothing would make me happier.
I am sufficiently grateful to you, Alex. If that isn't enough for you, perhaps I should get down on bended knee?
You wound me. That's quite all right.
Please excuse me.
Impudent little girl. You're nothing but a... I'll be the one who gets the last laugh. This war will end in victory. For me.
Juto, what are you doing here?
I can't believe you have to bow and scrape to Alex because of me. If that's what it costs to join the Southern Forces, then forget it.
You were eavesdropping.
I really didn't mean to... It's just that I never wanted you to have to kiss up to anyone because of me. You shouldn't have to do it.
I'm a leader, Juto. It's only natural that I look out for my men. It's nothing that you need to worry about. What brought you here?
Actually, I was planning to apologize. I said some terrible things to you without knowing anything about the position you're in.
There's no need to apologize. When it's all said and done, I was the one who got you mixed up in this war.
Yeah, but it was my decision to join the army.
If you'd known I'd have to bow and scrape to Alex, you never would have joined the army?
That's not...
I'm sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm criticizing you, even though I'm in no position to. Let's go back to the barracks. There'll be another battle soon enough.
We talked, but our words accomplished nothing. In the end, only silence remained. I didn't know just how great a burden she carried, or how grave a responsibility being a princess was.
Any luck?
What an unusual case. There doesn't appear to be any common rejection. Still, what brought this on? You're suddenly interested in taking a ped for a pet.
Perhaps. Let's just leave it at that. But if I'm making it a pet, I want it to be clever.
With a command of this grade, the subject is sure to be enhanced even more than the last one.
I look forward to it.
We've received 2 missions from Commander Raoud.
But we just cleared out those werewolves. I mean, are we the only unit in the Southern Forces? And seriously, 2 missions?
Even our own unit is shorthanded due to the preparations for the operation in Old Fox Canyon. Our first mission is to search out and eliminate a group of Lapper variants that are moving towards the port.
Lappers? You mean those weak things that you could find on Highwind Island shore?
Right, but this variant can't be defeated unless you completely break its shell. And their shells are so tough that they won't be easy to break.
Is it just me, or do they always seem to stick us with the tough missions?
You can break this variant shell with the axe signature technique, Armor Break. The axes have been left with the soldiers at the city gates. Before we leave the city, don't forget to pick one up.
What a hassle. So, what's the other one?
Go to Abazet port and bring back some bombs. Apparently they're to be used in the battle at Old Fox Canyon.
Sheesh, they're working us like dogs.
There is a settlement of the Neko Neko people near the port. They've been helping the Southern Forces. cargo meant for the Southern forces is being kept there. So, we should be able to get all the bombs we need there too. Speaking of which, I heard that the Neko are in the middle of fierce territorial battles among their own kind. Is that still going on?
The roots of their conflict run deep. I doubt they will live in harmony anytime soon.
All right, let's go! This is my power! All right, let's go! I'm gonna be strong! Come on!
Big man, huh? Even so, you've no skill with your power.
All right, let's go! This is my fate!
Big man, huh? Even so, you've no skill with your power.
All right, let's go! All right, let's go! you're tired, I can take it from here.
There it is. I'll take care of it.
If you need help, you should call me. I'll replace you.
Take your weapon.
Hey! Call me if you're ever in danger. You shouldn't play the martyr.
This is my turn.
This must be tough. I'll take it from here. Count on me.
Too slow.
Hey, you must be exhausted.
I'll take care of it.
just a scratch.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Also, I have a message for the princess. There is to be a meeting at General Headquarters this morning.
Very well. I'll set out as soon as I get ready.
Yes, princess.
As I'm sure you are all aware, the princess was researching the Guardian on Highwind Island.
Who is he?
Raoud, doddering old blowhard.
Although she was unable to ascertain the method by which Sentinels are constructed, her research did uncover the Sentinel's weak spot. She determined that Sentinels, as with the Guardian, have been implanted with Kamonds. Commando, for lack of a better word, acts as their heart. Destroy its Command, and the Sentinel's life support functions will cease. Its capabilities will then rapidly decline, and eventually, it will die. Until now, the Southern forces have been hard-pressed. A much more effective campaign should now be possible. This is entirely thanks to the Princess's valiant efforts.
It's been one pathetic battle after another for far too long. It's nice to hear some good news. Even so, will there be a dramatic turn in the tide of battle for the better just because we've uncovered their weak spot?
You can be sure that the Northern forces are well aware that Kamonds are the Sentinels' weak spots and have installed devices to protect them. Nevertheless, I believe there's a difference between fighting a battle while knowing the enemy's weakness and while not knowing.
Right you are, Princess.
However,
I can count on the fingers of one hand the number of times that the counter-sentinel unit that was founded on your proposal has done any proper fighting. It has been defeated by events beyond its control on countless occasions. Early on, we won by dint of sheer numbers, but we have now lost nearly half of those forces. Perhaps we would be better served by taking this opportunity to develop weapons capable of directly attacking the Sentinel's command.
There's not a human alive that cannot help but feel an instinctive terror when they are confronted by a sentinel. It's for that reason that we found ourselves so hard-pressed. However, my unit has been constantly training, learning ways to suppress that fear. Now that we have learned their weakness, this is the perfect chance to put my unit's abilities to the test.
Perhaps, but losses to date have been massive. Meaning no offense, but it seems to me that your unit is being maintained solely out of egotism on your part, Princess.
Watch it, Gramps! Who do you think you're talking to?
Crocell, keep quiet.
The audience will refrain from further outbursts. I cannot allow this statement to go unanswered.
Not at all. Please, continue.
In that case, I will speak frankly. To all appearances, your unit no longer serves any worthwhile purpose. Which means that we should rather develop anti-sentinel weapon. I had proposed as much before this incident, but it was rejected on the rationale that your counter-sentinel unit was being formed.
But if you decide to develop weapons, it will cost a great deal of time and money and manpower. We have none to spare.
Oh, Princess. Many lives are being lost due to your ego. Are you saying that time and money mean more to you than their lives?
That does it!
Have you people ever set foot on a battlefield?
Juto!
And who might you be?
This is Juto. He was assigned to the counter-sentinel unit the other day.
The young man they say defeated the Guardian.
Guardian? As I understand it, the Guardian on Highwind Island was already in a weakened state. This man could be anyone, and you let him join our army over a trivial matter? I hope for your sake this man isn't a Northern Forces spy.
A trivial matter? You people do nothing but sit here in comfort and hold meetings!
Oh, you'd go that far, eh? In that case, let's see what you can do. Defeat a sentinel for us. What's the matter? Where did the fire in your belly go?
Stop this! Juto is...
Sure, you got it. I'll take out a sentinel for you.
Juto!
Ha! Very well. If you should defeat a sentinel in the upcoming battle, I will admit to being rude and will apologize.
Now, gentlemen, let's all remain calm. Let's let cooler heads prevail. The upcoming battle in Old Fox Canyon is even more crucial than usual. As we are all painfully aware, this is an all-or-nothing situation for our army. I want you all to go into this battle thinking of it as our final conflict.
This time, let us breach the Gate of Wailing and slay the enemy general!
Juto, you went too far in there.
So what? You're saying what they did back there was right?
Zephie was the one who let you join. When you speak out like that, it puts her position at risk.
I didn't mean to.
Why not? It was like a breath of fresh air to me.
Huh?
You know, I had you pegged as thick-headed, but you can be pretty sharp sometimes.
What?
You know, I've never liked General Headquarters either. They do nothing but talk, and never set foot on a battlefield.
Crocell!
But they got under your collar too, didn't they, Princess? Face it, those guys always ignore us.
Yes, but there are some things you shouldn't say out loud.
All right.
The same goes for you, Juto. Do you have any idea how rude it was to do what you did in the General Headquarters Council Chamber? This is Abazet. You're not on Highwind Island anymore.
But wait just a minute! They were the ones who were trying to pick up...
Are you talking back to your superior officer?
My apologies, Princess.
And one more thing. If you ever take the words out of my mouth again, you'll regret it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everyone. I'm sure by now you've all figured out what the General Headquarters staff have in mind. During this operation, let's force them to acknowledge our value, whether they want to or not. If they decide to put everything they've got into weapons development, it will cost additional funds, time, and lots of people. The war is going badly enough as it is. This will cause innocent people to suffer even more than they are right now. Considering how loudly you spoke up in there, I take it that you're ready and willing to fight, Juto?
Of course.
Let's give it our best, everyone! Come what may, we'll win the battle at Old Fox Canyon. Pack your gear like you mean it. This time, we'll open the Gate of Wailing!
We have to avenge Kaito.
Juto, this will be your first time in a large-scale operation, so don't try anything crazy.
I won't die, no matter what. Not until I settle things with Elgar.
Right! That's the spirit. Our unit's directive has always been absolutely do not die. Remember that. Let's win and rub it in their faces.
Yes, Princess. She was tougher than anyone else. She'd never do anything to expose her weakness to others. I had begun to admire her for that.
Once you're ready, let's set out for Old Fox Canyon. That reminds me, you should perform enhancements on your weapons before we leave.
Enhancements?
Juto, do you know about enhancements? I see. In that case, I'll give you a simple explanation. Enhancements are a technology that makes the weapons we use stronger and more effective. Weapons have devices that contain command boards. These command boards have spaces called holes that you insert commands into. When you insert commands into these holes, the weapon is enhanced. And that's the basic concept behind enhancements.
The weapons are upgraded just by inserting things in them?
That's right. And if you fill all the holes in the command board, it then generates a whole new board and gets bigger. The bigger the command board grows, the more holes it has on it that can accept commands, making it better for enhancement.
Where can I make enhancements?
You'll find a menu labeled Enhancements in the main menu. You can do it there. In order to make enhancements, what you will need is a weapon that has a command board and commands. Commands are sold by command dealers in the city. However, the best quality commands you can get are often possessed by monsters. In other words, you can obtain commands after you've exterminated a monster. Also, there's one other way. It happens to be my signature technique. It's called soul extraction. When I use this skill, I'm able to obtain the essence housed within the monster's body. In other words, it's a special command. Now go and put my signature technique, soul extraction, to good use, all right? If you enhance a weapon with commands that you obtain, your attack power will increase, giving you an edge during combat. Whenever you get a new weapon, don't forget to go to the main menu and use enhancements. It'll be easier if I just give you some commands and let you try it for yourself. All right, once you've finished getting ready, let's go to the city gates. If we talk to the soldiers waiting at the entrance, we'll be able to get passage straight out to the canyon aboard a freighter called a Karma.